Oh, there you are, YouTube. So quite a bit of time has passed since our last vlog, since our Disney trip, but I wanted to make sure that I got in a haul of everything that we bought at Disney World. I don't have everything here, but I think I'm going to edit in some pictures of the kids' stuff because they're asleep right now. They have their stuffies with them and a couple other things, so that's where I'm just going to put in some pictures. But otherwise, I'm pretty sure I have everything. So let's go ahead and get started. I think we're going to start with some of the kids' stuff that I have, then move on to my wife's stuff, then probably mine, and then some of the stuff that we got together, just like family things. So let's go. So I got to start off with something incredibly iconic. I feel like it is a rite of passage, I guess, if you go to Disney World. I did this, not my first trip to Disney World, but my second trip. I got one of these, and that is the Mickey Mouse hats. And we got their names embroidered on the back, but we got this for each of them. They were $17.99, and then I think they added on some dollars to embroider their names. When I got mine embroidered, it was free, but here I'm pretty sure there was an extra cost. A lot of the things I don't remember the prices. If tags are still on, I will let you know. Like I said, these here, $17.99. But I'm just so glad that they have them. They are, like I said, just kind of feels like something that you have to get if you go to Disney World. Parents that go to Disney World with kids probably know exactly what these are and why you buy them. The bubble wands. We got each of them a bubble wand, and I don't know what happened, but well, this one, the battery isn't even working. And this one, no bubbles come out. The music goes, but no bubbles come out, and it's full. It's full. So I don't know what happened. I gotta tinker around with these to see if we can get them to work again. But these were sort of lifesavers. They are expensive. I think they were like $30 each, if I remember right. Somewhere around there. And wait, 30? Is that right? $30 each? I think they were about $30 each. And it was a great distraction on those hot days with the kids waiting in line. Just, you know, those still moments, they had something to play with. So these are kind of expensive. I don't know, they're pretty heavy. Is it heavy? Yeah, well then it's expensive. So I don't know. If you can get them, get them if you need to distract kids, because it worked for us. Unfortunately, they're not working since we got home. They worked the entire trip, but we got home, they were playing with them, dropping them, doing all sorts of stuff, and then yeah, now they're not working, but I can probably get them back working order, hopefully. So those bubble wands were great for distracting, but not necessarily for cooling. So we also got these for the kids. We saw so many people with these, and we're like, why would you get those? Why would you get those? But I don't know. There was like maybe one or two really hot days when we were there, and you know, it served as another distraction. You turn on this fan, and then there's water in here, and then you squirt the water, sprays a mist, keeps you cool, really nice. Has some nice art, some nice visuals there. You fill it right there. But our girls wear their hair down. I don't know if you can see this. This is hair that got caught. There's all sorts of hair stuck in here. Do you see that? And so I don't know. They didn't complain about their hair getting caught, but I'm finding lots of hair in these fans. So do watch out for that if you get these. These fans right here, very soft. They're just foam. So if they grabbed it, it would just stop and then let go. It would go again. Didn't hurt their fingers or anything. But these were nice. Had that lanyard. I think they did wear them around their necks a little bit. Is that what they did? I feel like they did. A couple times, wear it as a little necklace. But these were very helpful as well. So the order I'm showing these souvenirs in is not the order in which we got them, because actually our very first day, when we first got to our resort, we went to Disney Springs, and the kids got some Minnie Mouse vet kits, and it has all sorts of vet supplies inside, although that's in their toy box right now, so it's empty. But there was all sorts of vet supplies. Also came with a Figaro stuffy that they can work on, but they love this so much. I guess one issue, the bow right here fell off and I had to Gorilla Glue that back on. There was like another item that had a bow on it and it popped off, had to Gorilla Glue that back on. But otherwise, I mean, that was easy to do. And they absolutely love these. Play with them probably every single day. They get their stuffies out and then, you know, they become veterinarians and they love it. What's Disney without a little pin trading? Actually, we didn't do any pin trading. Brought all sorts of pins to trade, but there's just no time. So I feel like we have to go back and try that again. It was just very difficult to find time to pin trade. So we didn't do any pin trading, but we did buy some pins. The girls picked out some. One of them picked out Minnie Mouse because Minnie Mouse is her absolute favorite character. And the other one, this is what I would have picked out, I guess, if I were picking out a pin. I did pick out a pin, not this one, and I have reasons for why I picked that one out, but this one I absolutely love because it displays all parks. It's not just Disney characters, but also park-centric, and it spins, which is really cool. See that? And it's kind of like Minnie and Mickey holding hands, spinning around the parks. So you got Spaceship Earth for Epcot. You have, actually this must be an old pin because here you have the old Hollywood Studios Magic hat there, Mickey's hat, and then obviously Magic Kingdom, and Magic Kingdom is in its old colors. You can see Spaceship Earth there, and then the Tree of Life for Animal Kingdom. So I think this pin is awesome. This is like one that I, again, would have gotten for myself, but yeah, my daughter found it first, so she got it. And these, man, I can't remember how much these were, and I'm not seeing a price tag on them, but cheap enough for us to buy, I guess. Each of the kids picked out a shirt as well. Here's one right here. Got some of the gang with Walt Disney World down there at the bottom. Got the castle. Goofy's looking hilarious. Got the fireworks. Got it all. And then this is the shirt the other daughter picked out. Little Nightmare. She loves Jack Skellington so much. Probably her, I don't know, second favorite character. Was at a time probably first favorite character or second. I don't know. She loves Jack Skellington though. So Little Nightmare, fitting. So I have some other stuff that the kids got as well, but that's not here with me. It's in their room, and like I said earlier, they are asleep. So I'm gonna try and get that stuff in right now through photographs or quick videos. So if I'm able to do that, here they are now. I couldn't find everything, but here are some of the characters that they got. I'm pretty sure all these came from Disney World anyway. And then there are these Wishables, which came as blind bags just as the previous toys did. And these are cool because Mickey and Daisy are wearing their 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World celebration outfits. And yeah, that's why we were there, so that's kind of cool too. Okay, so that's the haul of everything we got for the kids. Next, I'm gonna go with my wife's stuff, starting with the ears, Minnie Mouse ears, and they are designed for the 50th anniversary because that's what was being celebrated while we were there. Walt Disney World 50th, as it said. Whoops, got some hair there. Sequins, gold bow, bejeweled. I might just wear these for the remainder of the video. A little tight, but I can manage. Okay, on to some shirts. So I probably said this earlier, but this entire trip was created for and by my parents, my dad and stepmom. It was their 25th wedding anniversary, and this trip was actually supposed to happen a couple years ago, but COVID hit and pushed it back. But yeah, they set it up so that we were staying at the yacht club. We were all there as a family. It was so much fun. So if you're staying at the yacht club, we had to make sure we got yacht club shirts. I got one of these also. This one's my wife's. I'll show mine, but it looks exactly the same. We absolutely loved this resort. It's the only resort we've ever stayed in on Disney property, but we thought it was great. This video here that I'm making is, you know, some weeks old at this point, but ever since we got back, the girls just keep saying that they want to go back to the yacht club. They want to go back. They want to go back. They love it there. They wish we didn't have to fly back home. So yeah, they are absolutely enamored with it as well. And if we were to go back to Disney World, we will probably stay at a different resort, but would very gladly stay at the yacht club. The only reason we would stay somewhere different is just to test more out, but this place is great. So if you're looking for a resort, I highly recommend this. We also stayed club level. My parents set that up, so I think that's a very different experience, but just because they have like breakfast and kind of a lunch menu, dinner desserts and beers and concierge and all sorts of different things going on. But I think even without that, this place is great. So yeah, Yacht Club, highly recommend it, definitely. Next shirt my wife got, I believe this was at Disney Springs where we got this. So Mickey and Minnie, nice yellow, like that it says, you know, Mickey there. That's actually like stitched in there, embroidery, I guess what that would be. This is printed, but they look very cute. I like kind of that vintage look it has. Like the textures, just the colors, all a little muted. The yellow gloves, oh, that's pretty great. Wife also got some sweatshirts as well. Walt Disney World with Mickey. Love the drawn style here with the hatching marks. Oh, that's really good. He's kind of like a navy, a dark navy. I'm not sure if that picks up at all in the image, but yeah, I love the look of this. Also got a vintage style Disney sweatshirt. I think that this is like from their Vault collection, so I think this was like a sweatshirt that was offered, and then they, like back in 71 maybe, and then they are just like reusing it, or you know, something similar anyway. But yeah, they have this whole vintage collection from the opening, which is pretty cool. It says Magic Kingdom down there. Classic Walt Disney World D with the Mickey face. Again, opens October 71, Florida, Walt Disney World. And then there's a pennant right here on the sleeve, which really cool. Wish I had some better adjectives. Cool is probably what you're going to hear over and over again, because I love it all. It's great. Disney parks, you must get a Spirit jersey. We felt obligated anyway. I didn't get one myself though. I can't believe it. I thought I was going to get one, but my wife did. And she got this lovely one right here. Let's see. Got that Spirit jersey, and got that gold glitter right there, and of course the back with the lettering that stretches across the back. Love that. Right across the shoulders. Man, I'm kind of jealous. I wish I would have gotten one of these. I thought I was going to, like it was in my mind that I was going to buy one, and then I think none of them were really standing out. But there was the Star Wars one that wasn't catching my eye based on the front, but the back was amazing, and I really regret not getting it. But glad my wife has this one. I love it. It's great. So I think I said I was going to do my stuff next, but I think maybe I'll use the family merch that we bought and use that as a segue into my stuff. So let's get to that next. We're going to show off the stuff that we got together. Okay, so the combined gifts that we got. So again, we stayed at the Yacht Club, so we made sure to pick up this Yacht Club magnet. Mickey Sailing, you have the, let's see, it says Mickey Sailing Club, and then Yacht Club Resort, and you got the famous lighthouse right there. That is at the resort. So we wanted to make sure to get one of these. It's been on our fridge, just pulled it off for this video. So more pins. This is the pin I grabbed, and Like I said, normally I would have chosen what my daughter chose because it's a great representation of all of the parks, but because it was the 50th anniversary, that's what was being celebrated when we were there, I had to get this pin right here. I hope I can get it to show without being blurry. I don't know if it's possible, but yeah, we got Mickey, Minnie, says 50 right here. We got fireworks, the castle. The castle's not in pink though. The castle is pink currently. And then it says Walt Disney World, the world's most magical celebration. So wanted to make sure that I got a pin representative of what was being celebrated, the 50th anniversary of the park opening. So yeah, very glad to add that to my pin collection. So these next things are pretty cool. This was actually picked up by my dad. It was free, I guess you could say. But when we were in Hollywood Studios in Galaxy's Edge, Black Spire Outpost, we, as a family, ate or had drinks and appetizers at Oga's Cantina. And I'm probably saying that wrong. Is it Oga? Oga's Cantina. And my wife and I, we had to leave a little bit early because we had to make our Rise of Resistance reservation. And when we met back up with the family, my dad was like, hey, pick these up for you. And he grabbed the coasters from the cantina. So he like grabbed them all and saved them for me. So here, Wicket, you can see right there. And then on the back, you have the Cantina logo right there, which is like a martini glass, and that's how you find it. The signs, there really aren't signs there. You have to like look for imagery, which is kind of cool. That's fun theming, I think. But yeah, love that. What else did he get? Got this one here, and they do all have the logo on the back there. But that's the front side. Can't remember what that logo stood for. It looks like there's kind of like a griffin style animal on there. Oh, this is awesome. Love that. Got those axes. Very cool. All right, look at that. I love it. Which one's my favorite? Probably this one or Ewok. One of the two. Look at that. They should turn these into Mickey ears or Minnie ears. So yeah, very thankful for my dad grabbing those and giving those to me. I didn't even think of doing that. So I'm glad it popped into his head because I'm very, very thankful to have these. They're such a cool extra souvenir to have. So we also got some Christmas ornaments and have those as a family. Gonna put those up every Christmas. So it's gonna be cool to pop those out every single year. So let me show you what I got. But while I was digging in through the box, I found this old gift card that we had used. There's nothing on it anymore, but just wanted to show off what that looks like. See that? Love the look of that. But yeah, here, they boxed everything up for us too. I thought that was so kind. That was really cool. We have, honestly, I don't even remember. Okay, I remember now. Got the castle. Have to go with the castle. Have to go with the classics for something like this. Love that. And then it, oh, it's not going to do it here. Do I want to pull that out? I may not pull this out. I'll show it for Christmas when we put it up. But it does light up. So there it is close up. Blue ribbon. I love it. Can't wait to see it lit up. Again, I'll show it on Christmas when we decorate our tree, what it looks like. It'll be one of our new ornaments that we put up. Okay, so each of the kids also picked out an ornament. So let's see what we got in here. It's been so long. Okay. Right. Woody ornament right there. They loved Toy Story Land so much. So I'm excited to see their faces when we pull these back out. And then, oh yeah, Jessie right here. That is great. Perfect. Man, I'm excited to put these on the tree. This is exciting. With the castle, maybe we'll have them like on each side of the castle, kind of like pillars or something. I don't know. This is gonna be good. I'm excited for Christmas. So these next two things we actually got after our trip. We missed Disney World so much. We missed it so much that we decided to buy some candles that smell like Disney World. We have two of them. So this comes from Magic Candle Company, and this scent right here is Yacht Resort, and it is meant to smell like the lobby of the yacht club. I guess each resort has a specific smell designed just for that place, and this candle comes very close. Almost exact like the yacht club lobby. If you were to walk into it, what you would smell. I think though, if I were to critique this, I would say maybe it needs a little vanilla added to it. I feel like that's what it's missing. All of the ocean smells are there. Oh man. But, and like the cedar, is there cedar in there? Maybe that's from the wick, I don't know. But the smell is almost spot on. I think it's missing a little vanilla. I remember being there and having like almost a baking smell along with all the ocean beach smells that were there. So this is really cool. We've been lighting it, taking us back to Disney World. It's fantastic. The other one we love Pirates of the Caribbean ride. So this one's called Pirate Life, and it has a very beachy smell too, but I think maybe there's like rum in there, maybe like some gunpowder, or maybe that's the wick that I'm smelling because we have burned this one too. Ah man, but this is good. It's kind of like, oh, it says it right here, Pirate Life. Notes of oceanic air, fresh rain, and salty sea breezes. But is there no rum in there? They should put rum in there. Maybe I'm imagining that. But, or maybe I'm thinking of the wick there, just kind of has like a, I don't know, oakiness to it, but also kind of reminds you of the gunpowder portion of the ride. So this one, again, the Yacht Club says, Yacht Resort features a watery green floral permeating the air with a bouquet of fresh jasmine, lily of the valley, and ylang, and finishes with a light dust of cedar trimmings. Okay. Yeah, the cedar. But I feel like when you're there, you also get a hint of vanilla. So these are awesome. Again, Magic Candle Company is where we got those. And if you have gone to Disney, missed Disney, this will take you back close to it. And if you've never been to Disney, this will get you there somewhat. Anyway, so yeah, these are awesome, and definitely glad to have them. You can make Mickey ears out of them, or Minnie ears. Okay, so now on to me, my stuff. The stuff that was bought just for me. So, I don't know if I showed this. I probably did, or it was seen in the videos where we were actually at Disney, but this was my Magic Band. I got this silver glittery one because it reminded me of Spaceship Earth, and I love Spaceship Earth so much. That ball just meant so much to me as a kid. That became like a destination I had to see at some point in my life. I remember watching commercials advertising Walt Disney World, and Mickey Mouse was standing on top of the Epcot ball just waving at me. I'm watching TV and I'm seeing Mickey Mouse wave at me, basically asking me to visit, to come to Walt Disney World. I've been there 3 times now in my life, and yeah, so now that I have a Magic Band, I had to make sure that it was somewhat similar to Spaceship Earth, because that's what that was the big draw for me when I was a kid. I loved seeing that, as I called it at the time, the giant golf ball. So yeah, just wanted to show that off. Some other things. Let's see. I got some Crocs while I was there. And this is part of the vintage collection. It's a vintage map of Magic Kingdom. Let's see if I can point out some stuff. So, like right there, you can see Mickey Mouse. This is like the opening area of Disney World, or actually it's right there. And then you have the different lands and things like that. I think that's Spaceship Earth. Yeah, Tomorrowland right there. I'll show those off. I've never had Crocs before, so this was a scary investment. But I have to say, oh cool, it has the legend down there. I absolutely love them. Like, when I got these, they became my shoes. They were the shoes I wore. And they came with, man, what do they call these things? They came with, I don't know. I don't know what they're called. But these like little toggle type things. Widget? Is that what they're called? Jibbit. Yeah, they're called Jibbits. And this one here is the monorail. Orange. Love that. And they were on each shoe. Whoops, that one's upside down. And then here, like a retro Magic Kingdom logo. Unfortunately, the very last day, the trip from leaving the yacht club to the airport, I lost my second one of this. So it's probably in our car service or something, or I don't know what happened to it, but that's where I lost it. And so I'm missing one of those Jibbits, and I don't know, I need to check eBay to see if I can get them, or I don't know, if you have an extra one, let me know. But yeah, I like how each shoe is different area printed, so not the same. So I think that's pretty great. I love these, and I feel like when these wear down, I feel like I'm a Croc person now. I'm gonna get more Crocs. I loved them. They were great, and I walked all of Disney World in them. I put socks on because I don't know how that would feel like rubbing on your feet all the time, but I thought it was great. So I now am a Crocs influencer. Get Crocs. I love Crocs. I'm not actually, but yeah, I thought they were great. I thought they were fantastic. Okay, let's get to some shirts. First one, already showed a version of this, or the same one, I guess, but this one's mine. I showed you my wife's. This one is mine, of the Yacht Club. We're staying there, so had to get a Yacht Club shirt. And I like it. It fits really well. It's soft. Kind of loose, but not, it doesn't like lay weird on my body. Sometimes like a soft, thin shirt will lay oddly on my body, and I don't like it. Also got this wonderful shirt here with Donald. I kept trying to show it. Anytime I'd see Donald, I'd be like, look at my shirt, look at my shirt. Although I wore it one time and I completely forgot to, like got up close to Donald and didn't even think to show my shirt. But it says rides, yep, magic, has a Mickey hat here, castle there, star, snacks, hey, Walt Disney World, yup, and then Donald there at the bottom, bright yellow, whoa. So that was really cool. Loved finding this, my style, definitely, I like it. They had a lot of cool shirts there. A lot of not cool shirts also, but I was glad to find some that I really like. Let's see. Oh, this departs from shirts, but got some socks. So my kids, for their very first Halloween, we dressed them up as Chip 'n Dale as Rescue Rangers. So I had to make sure to get Chip 'n Dale socks. I haven't worn them yet because I was saving them for this video, but I'm excited to start putting these on. Getting the kids really excited because one of them really loves Chip, one of them really loves Dale. It was kind of like, I guess, assigned who liked who based on how we dressed them for their very first Halloween, but they've kind of taken to it, and it just makes me so happy that they love Chip 'n Dale because, I don't know, when they were born, it was like, okay, twins, Chip and Dale. All right, I got to push this on them, and they've taken to it, so they love Chip and Dale, and I do too, and I love them, so yeah, I love these socks, and they were just a souvenir I had to have. So excited to finally wear these now that I filmed this. Let me divert from the clothing for a moment and show this item that I haven't looked at yet that I bought. So when we were at Hollywood Studios, Galaxy's Edge, Oga's Cantina, I ordered a drink that came with a mug, or it came served in a mug that was the shape of a porg from the newer Star Wars movies. And we had to go catch our ride on Rise of the Resistance, so we left early, and I went up to the waitress and I was like, hey, I gotta go. Can I just like take the mug, or can you give me a bag or something? She's like, actually, we have some boxed up for you to take, and you can have a clean one. So I was like, all right. So she gave me that, and then we ran off. So this is the first time I'm seeing this in person, because I haven't opened this box yet. All I've seen is when it has the drink in it. But right here says item porg mug. All right, let's check this out. Wait a second. This is a little different. I wonder if this would be different. Okay. It's still sturdy. Still nice. But I'll tell you the differences here in a moment. All right. Oh, wait. I don't know. Maybe that is the same. Okay. You know what? I think this might be the same. I think it is, actually. I'll tell you what I thought was different. But look at this. It's supposed to be like a tree, right? This is like a tree branch, and then carved into it was a porg. So, yeah, I'm loving this. The reason I thought it was different, maybe it still is, I don't know, this feels pretty hefty though. I was thinking, on this back part, it has a rough texture, and I remember a rough texture on the glass that I used in the cantina. So I don't know, but I feel like this part was rough too. How did I drink this? I don't know. I'm not sure now if this is the same or different, because the other one in the cantina felt like concrete. I remember it feeling like kind of gritty, concrete, stone-like, and this doesn't have that feel. So if you've been there, and if you know better than I do, and you have this and you've had the drink, can you let me know, is it different? Is this different than what you're actually drinking out of when you're at the cantina? Like when she said, no, don't take that, I have this for you, was it because what I was drinking out of was different than this? I'm curious. Or maybe I'm completely wrong and this is the exact same style. But yeah, this does have a rough texture, so it could be the exact same. But yeah, I thought this was a fun idea. I love that it's, meant to be like a carving. So, like I'm drinking out of a branch that's been hollowed out and has a porg carved on it. So, yeah, that's great. But let's get back to the clothing. Since we were there for the 50th, I had to get a 50th anniversary shirt. Ugh. It sparkles. I mean, this is kind of that iridescent color that they were using to celebrate. You can see that in the fireworks in the 50. You have some of the crew there. Mickey, Donald. Who's over there? Pluto, Goofy. No Minnie or Daisy. They should put everybody on there. Why is it only them? Oh, look, Chip and Dale down there. That's cool. So I haven't worn this either. I was saving it, so I'm glad to start wearing this. This was $37. I actually got this at the Christmas store at the Magic Kingdom when we were buying the Christmas ornaments. This is where I got that. So, really glad to have picked one of these up. And they were everywhere, so, it wasn't like they were hard to find, but I'm glad I was able to get one because, some gift shops were busier than others, and I got that at the Christmas shop, so that was nice. I got this at the Christmas shop also to celebrate the 50th. I picked up this sweatshirt, giant Mickey on the front, and then the castle done in iridescent. Big fan of that. I'm excited to wear this. We still got some cold days ahead of us before it starts getting too warm. At least now, who knows when I'll get this video actually up. But yeah, it's kind of like early mid-April right now. So I don't know when I'm posting this. I got a lot of editing to do, and I'm kind of busy. But very excited to have that in my collection of souvenirs. Okay, so that's everything thank you so much for joining us on this trip to Disney World. Thank you for sitting through this haul of all the souvenirs we bought while we were out there. Thank you so much to my parents, my dad and stepmom, for inviting us to go on this trip with them and covering almost everything. I mean, we grabbed these souvenirs, but everything else, was them. And it was just it was an amazing trip, such a fun trip, so much to where, I mean, we kind of became Disney obsessed. Like, obviously growing up, I grew up during or my wife and we grew up during the Disney Renaissance. So that was like a perfect time to be a kid. And then, we've loved Disney throughout, but just researching for this trip, getting prepared for it, and then it getting pushed back and having so much more time to dive in deep on how to go about Disney World was so fun. We loved it when we were there, and as soon as we left, we missed it, and we want to find a way to go back. Who knows when that can happen, but we definitely want to try to make it happen. So yeah, it was amazing. It was so much fun. Again, thank you for checking out the videos. They'll be linked below in the description. And thank you so much for watching this haul. We have so much stuff. But yeah, perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.